3, 2, 1, and okay. Now we just gotta
Are we streaming it?
Yeah, we're streaming it. YouTube is... Oh, okay. Yep, okay, we are live.
Are we streaming it?
Yeah, we're streaming it. Alright, wonderful. Okay, and we'll just give it a second for everything to come together.
It's not showing up quite yet. I'm looking, trying to find it on your thing here.
Uh-huh. It's loading up right now. Okay. It should be up now. Okay. Close down everything. And okay, it should be up now. How's it look?
I don't even see. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, it's all good for you now?
I'm here.
Okay, it's looking good?
Sounds good.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, let's have a voice test for everyone. Max?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ratbag? Okay, Takkul?
Walla 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 bing bang.
Wonderful. And Yeet?
Hello.
Okay, awesome. Okay, let us begin Tenra Bansho Judgement Punch. Episode 2. It has been like 1 to 2 years since our first one. Our first episode was before Max and Desi were on this server.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. Alright.
Tell me I've been around this long.
You have.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, Tenra Bansho, this session in particular, Judgment Punch, is an ultra-anime, ultra-Asian tabletop game centered around roleplay rather than technicalities and fighting. It's more about the roleplay aspect of it. Players are encouraged to interrupt the DM and call out random lore and details about the story and the world.
Long still has big dick.
Yeah, exactly. He can do that anytime in the story that he wants, and it's completely fine. Every player is a pseudo DM. Of course, I'm the main DM, grass portion of the pasture.
So like, really, old man.
Before he
how
can
old
complete
is
that
he?
sentence, he looks to be about 50 years old.
Listen here, Gramps.
Before you can say anything, you're bumped into by a second butler. It is a slightly older man. He's like, "Oh, excuse me, master's coming through. Please." He pushes you even further off the paved road.
Okay, listen here, Buster.
Before you can complete your sentence, a third.
I stopped the ground.
You stop.
I stopped the ground with enough force to like shake any of the doppelgangers from any more doppelgangers.
They all fall to the ground and still holding their platters completely straight up.
I pour some the tea.
As they look up from the ground, you notice that they're all wearing the same mask, all with a pattern under one eye. They still correctly hold up their platters of crumpets and tea.
You think they're old men?
I don't know. I'm gonna kind of walk down on some pitties and pick off one of their masks and take it off.
You can't take it off. It's completely stuck to his face, almost as though it is its face.
Okay, I press my face into one of them and just kind of impression my face into the mold of the mask.
Oh my god! You just okay. Make a strength check for that.
Okay, so it's been forever. So how do we?
Okay, how many points did you funnel into strength?
14.
Okay, now roll 14 d20s.
Jesus.
And everything above 10 is a success. Everything below 11 is a fail.
Okay, so you roll 14 d20s. So, how many successes is that? That's 1,
So
2,
4.
3. That's 4 successes. Out of 14, I think that's a failure. Failures and
Okay.
successes are proportional to how many dice you rolled, essentially.
Okay.
Well, slightly proportional. It's slightly weighted, but
Is there enough to kind of like get a little of like impression into it?
okay. So you got a 4 success on that. So that's essentially you press your face onto the mask of the old man. Pushing your face in, he sort of just jars his head to the right and looks and steps back a little bit, flinching. You can easily tell that he's rattled, but you did no true damage to his mask. He looks back up to you, and even though he's wearing a mask, you feel a huge malice, a huge killing intent.
What's wrong, old man? Scared a little kid?
A fourth old man, a fourth butler approaches the one that you just assaulted.
I can't count that high.
He dusts off the one that you assaulted and said, "Please, madam, our master is passing through this area trying to find the strongest warriors to fight in preparation for the tournament arc. Please don't be a burden to us."
Who's your master?
Our master? Do you even deserve to be blessed with his name?
I'm going to spin a penny at 700 miles per hour around me and shoot it straight through his heart.
Okay.
Don't you have to roll?
Yeah, he takes
roll,
damage,
roll?
of course, but please do roll for that. Roll supernatural for that, please.
Okay. I have 16 in there.
16. The scream was at the oncoming bullet of a penny. Okay. 17. Okay, so 7. Okay.
10 successes.
Oh my god, 10
Not bad.
successes. Okay, you narrate what you did, what that penny did.
That penny's gonna go straight through his heart, to the left slightly, back into my hand.
The butler completely falls to
sure
the
you
ground
wanna-
as though a rag doll. A fifth butler comes out and says, "Oh, I see. You are warriors too, aren't you? Are you worthy of our master?"
What's your master? Dude? Let me...
I think one of us alone is worthy of...
You,
Yeah.
upon asking who their masters are, you see a group of 4 butlers walk through. They're holding a man in a suit and a top hat.
Oh no.
2 of them closer to the ground, cradling his feet. The other cradling the man's arms. They carry him in. And the one turns to the side. "Master Q, would you like to talk to these vermin?" He sort of like you again feel a massive murderous intent from every butler. At this point, there's about 8 of them.
Hey, Cardi, you think you could take him by yourself? I kind of want to watch and see where the ragtag of old men go.
I'll take the old guy there doing the top out. I don't like him.
He doesn't seem to be doing anything, so...
Okay. Going to summon well over 1,000 pennies. Like I'm talking.
I'm gonna, like, stomp the ground and create a little, like, stone dirt pedestal and just, like, plop myself in and just kind of, like...
I'm just gonna-
station there.
Just gonna fucking tens, thousands of pennies just circling around me at high as fuck speeds.
Ooh.
Do I have to
gonna
roll
walk
to
in-
erect the pedestal?
Hmm?
Do I have to roll to erect the pedestal?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, right, cool. Just
I'm just gonna walk with a tornado, tens of thousands of pennies rolling around me at super.
Wonderful.
I try to catch a few pennies and just like, hold in my hand and just kind of like look like I'm throwing cash, but I'm just throwing pennies in.
But by the way,
various directions, like he's a.
By the way, you have no idea what pennies are. That currency does not exist in this world.
I just found a
I'm
penny.
still catching them, so I'm just like tossing them.
Yeah,
just like,
I'm just
yeah,
clarifying.
this is fun.
So, Mr. Q, what would you like to do? What would you like to do? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh god.
I don't know. What do we have here?
It seems like we have vermin, Master. This one seems to be able to control weird...
I'm shooting through his heart.
Oh!
Who's are?
Can I roll for that?
Wait.
The dude who was talking.
Oh,
that
the
was
butler?
talking
The
just
butler?
then.
Okay,
Yeah,
roll
the
for
butler
it.
that was talking just then.
Okay.
It's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7? Ooh. Okay. You get to narrate what happens to the butler.
I'm
Wait.
just gonna.
How much do you need to success? Like
Like,
you need more
5?
than half?
5 is sort of like an and then 6 is like a total success.
Alright.
Like,
Wait a second. Might not even have 5 or 6 of a stat, so.
Yeah. Okay. Let's clarify this right here. Okay. You're right.
hold on.
4. Okay. So 4 is
Can we do fractions? Fractions seem to work better.
fractions? Okay. Good
Yeah,
idea.
Like
Okay.
thirds, fourths.
Okay.
You know.
1/2 is is a failure, but like right below. So it's nothing too horrible. Getting right above 1/2 of your the
Above
dice that you
average.
rolled, right above the average, that's a minor success that I'll narrate. But getting like 2/3 of it, that is a major success that you will narrate.
Okay. Cool.
And basically having having a small success percentile is like a critical fail problem.
Yeah, having a really small amount of dice, like a really small percentile,
Like a 5th or a 6th.
yeah, 5th or a 6th, that's a major failure that I'll narrate.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so I got just below half, so that means
So you failed?
I got 7 out of 16.
7 out of 16. Okay.
So yeah,
Okay, so as the penny flies, the butler immediately catches it with his fingers. The butler looks to Mr. Q. Mr. Q, it seems that they're violent.
Well, if they are
You stop talking.
I'm gonna hit another, like, slam my fist into the ground and make, like, a rock hammock.
A rock hammock?
oh, what?
Okay.
I'm just gonna swing on some rocks.
Okay, Yuta is
So-
currently laying in a rock hammock
That's swinging.
that's swinging back and forth.
Yes.
Master, shall we engage?
As you wish.
Okay, immediately, the 4 butlers holding Mr. Q take him and throw him into the air in a somersault, where he does a perfect spin and lands on his feet. The 4 butlers stand in front of Mr. Q as though a wall and all take out silver cutlery, prepared for battle.
Oh,
and
God.
as this occurs, all of a sudden you hear a Zawardo sound effect. And you now see a cloaked figure with blonde bobbed hair appear, and they're just going to point their hand out towards the crowd. And you're going to watch as the 4 butlers begin to potentially, well, I just have to roll my d20, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
So we
freaking...
have success 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, natural 20, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15 out of 25.
15 out of 25, you go ahead,
Success.
narrate it.
Okay, so, the butlers are now just a fucking plethora of gore.
Oh! They all fall to the ground.
Oh, look.
They are nothing but a mixture of gore and leather.
And you watch as the figure fucking throws the hood back and, hey man, where the fuck I am?
Oh my God. I'm just looking.
I go to try to, like, comprehend what just happened because I'm not really keen on how anatomy and physics work with people just suddenly turning the mush. So do I just roll intelligence or something?
No.
Just
You could just be
comprehend.
befuddled. Yeah, just...
Whoa!
If I shall
Look at
now
that.
share the character sheet that I showed Newt,
Yes.
and I'm going to go ahead and complete the name. You see, originally it was just a B, but then you have the
What? It's who I think it is. Oh my God! Reality altered the God. Jesus Christ! It's Bob. He made his way in here.
Well, hold on.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm
Also,
just gonna-
Moo, welcome. We just began. Max's character appeared, and this guy named Bob appeared and killed like 4 of his butlers. And yeah, now an encounter is beginning.
Kid.
Okay.
Well, hey man, well, who the fuck you with?
My name's Cardi. What's your name?
Hey, my name Bob.
Nice to
Simple enough.
Hey, fuck
Yeah.
you, man.
meet you. Nice to meet you, Bob. What did you do to those guys?
Hey, they fucking dead.
You gonna do that to me?
I don't know. Are you an asshole?
No.
I
I like this guy. I like him.
Dollars
Like
is
that.
currently hiding behind the rock
shake his-
hammock.
What? I don't want. I'll shake his hand with a penny. I'm gonna go like a penny fist. I'm gonna penny
Yeah.
hand by him, like hold out my penny hand.
I continue to swing in the hammock, just like kind of like smiling, just like seeing this little cool altercation take place.
I'm hiding behind a penny wall with a penny hand by Bob. Waiting for him to say
I go smack the ground so the pennies kind of like shift and kind of fall.
I rebuild it.
I keep just like
It's not-
tapping the
it's-
ground with my fingers.
I'm putting building pennies underground to help hold foundation. I can't.
Plucking harder.
I just keep building more pennies.
I just stop and just no. Oh wait. If I were to blow something away, do I like with my lungs? Is that also considered strength? Neutral?
Bob, take the hand.
yeah, no, Bob just fucking raw headbutts it.
Oh.
Oh, the pennies just fall over, disappear. Kind of look over.
As all
Oh,
this
no,
is
he's
happening, what would you like to do, Mr. Q, in lieu of this situation? 4 of your butlers have died. Of course, that's nothing to you.
Yeah, I guess I'll just replace them. I just lift my hand up.
Okay, what would you like to replace them with? Remember that you need to.
27 floating spatulas start circling around him, and they start making him a breakfast of champions.
Oh lord. Okay, what would you like to replace them with? Every butler that you make has to be out of something.
Something.
Yeah, remember that's your ability. You gotta create. You can create anything, but they will always be a butler.
Well, yeah, well, like,
Okay,
butler beans.
butler beans. Wait, what?
Themed.
Butler themed. Yeah, themed. Yeah. So what would you like? What would you like to create in replacement of these 4 butlers that have died?
I guess, let's see. Giants.
Giants. Okay. 2 ginormous oni appear out of the sky and crash into the ground, shaking the foundation beneath you.
Whoa.
Instead of the usual oni tunics, they're wearing butler outfits and holding ginormous platters.
Wow.
They're about
Did
as
it shake me out of my hammock?
yes, it shook you out of your hammock.
It did?
Yes.
Can I roll like against that? Like Dex or something?
You could just try to catch yourself with RP.
Okay.
Epic.
So
Well, Anthony,
I kind of stumble forward, like face first, is about to hit the ground, and I just like put my index fingers out, and I just start like walking on my fingers back toward the hammock, and just kind of like rotate, and then I just plop back, and then do a little flip, and just like kind of I'm looking at them upside down on the hammock.
Terrific.
Bob,
Hey man,
lady, glasses, do something. Damn it!
The 2 oni about the size of a small of hotels, like a skyscraper size.
Wait,
They each go onto one
I have many
knee,
questions.
shaking the ground, saying, "Master Q." Their voices bellowing through the field. What do you need of us?
Oh, first.
Hey, big butlers, make me a sandwich, please, and a latte.
Hey, somebody do something, but they're big.
Master Q.
First, one of you get me some tea. The other... Take your pick.
Take your pick. All right,
hey, fuck
Master.
you, man.
Immediately, the butler spots the penny guy screaming, and takes his single finger and makes the finger dive down above the penny controller.
I'm just gonna fucking out of the ground rise a ginormous penny pillar around me to try and counter that bullshit.
Okay. Roll supernatural.
This is fun.
This is great. Bleeding. It takes the finger that it penetrated, simply tears it off, and throws it into the distance. Master, I have found a weakness in my system. It looks at Mr. Q.
I'm gonna start digging with a penny shovel into the
I love it.
I'm digging.
I smack the ground so it gets buried.
I'm just gonna put pennies so I don't get fucking like a little penny house underground.
Yeah, okay. Master, the penny one has retreated.
Oh, this is so amusing!
This is so stupid.
I'm digging a penny tunnel to where I think the giant is.
By the way, what does Master Q look like? Like, is he fat? Is he, no?
He is in a
He is a pro league
Like-
player.
He is a gamer.
okay. Let's see. He is in a blue like suit, like I don't know how to explain it, like the '90s kind of like, and then like a tailored like coat, and then like all blue, white gloves, a blue top hat, and he holds a very intricate wooden cane. And he also has a mask that covers his entire face with a symbol of one eye on it.
Same as the butler.
Does he? He has.
Pardon?
No.
Okay, I want to call him like.
The way.
Hey, curiosity, have a seat. I build a like little stone seat.
Curiosity
That, like, pops
there.
up underneath.
Curiosity is there, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
there's a seat that just like pops up underneath.
Okay.
Trying to ignore the stupidity.
Okay. As you're trying to retreat back to your house, a hand dives through right into your path, destroying the pennies that have created the tunnel and grabbing you, pulling you out of the ground. You had overestimated your distance from Master Q and were significantly closer to him than you'd expected.
Okay. That's perfectly fine.
The Oni pulls you out of the ground and is staring you. He extends his arm, putting your face.
Am I by his head?
You're in his hand, yes.
I mean, can I see his eye?
You can see his eyes, yes.
10 billion penny
I mean,
barrage straight
and
towards his
it-
eyes, supersonic speed.
I mean, it's just one mask, you know.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
just a mask.
Yeah, it's a mask. There's only 2 eye holes. Alright, 1,000,000 pennies of barrage at the mask. Ratbag?
Yeah.
Okay,
You can just.
alright. Roll for supernatural, please.
1,
7, 8, 9. Success.
9 out of 16?
Yeah.
it's actually 8. Can't
It's
remember
8?
10. 10 is a fail.
No, I thought 10 was good.
Nope, 10 and below is a fail.
Yeah, 10 below is a fail.
11
Alright,
is
so I got-
success.
I said an 8.
Okay, 8 successes? Okay, that's a moderate, so I'll narrate what happens there.
Alright.
The pennies fly around the Oni's arm, spiraling around it. The little shards of metal seem to sort of catch on the mask, not being able to penetrate, though a few fly through, and you see tiny spurts of blood fly out. The Oni doesn't seem noticeably damaged, though it covers his face a little bit, and looks to Mr. Q. Master, he scarred me a second time.
I'm making a penny X. I'm chopping off his arm. A ginormous penny X just in the middle of the sky, top right, like right where his hand is. And I'm going to make it sharp as hell with like just as many penny fucking bullshit I can. I'm just letting it down.
Okay, roll for that one more.
Like a key. That's all.
Roll for that.
Oof.
Once-
5, 6, no, 7, no. 2 natural 20s.
Okay, how's that? How much is that?
8 is at 8. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Got another 8 out of 16.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Please.
The axe dives down on the Oni's arm, but doesn't penetrate the bone. The Oni drops you out of pain and surprise, not keeping its attention on you.
I'm going to cover myself in big ass thick
Yeah.
heavy armor.
Yeah. You make it. You make it.
Enormous. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
you
I could just like
You fall to
take
the
a
ground
fall.
and create a tiny crater. Penny crater.
I'm just get out my pennies.
Huh?
Look
So
at them.
in this chaos, can I still see Mr. Q?
Yeah, of course you can still see Mr. Q. He's just standing there, behind the next to the Oni.
Actually, I kind of like want to make a chair, and it's just
Okay. You
We
create
just sit there staring at chairs or hammocks.
you create a chair, and then the chair speaks. Oh, master, let me cradle you.
oh my god.
Oh yes, this is perfect.
It's a talking chair with a mask and a butler suit, but it's a wooden chair.
Wish you had my cat a bit.
Why is nobody else doing anything?
Bob was just fucking staring at Big Man and going, "Oh fuck, that's a big man."
Oh my god.
Just say fuck this. I'm just gonna.
The Oni that you mortally damaged falls to the ground and says to Mr. Q, "Master, I failed you. I can't serve you anymore."
I killed one. I did that.
What a disappointment.
I
I still have a bunch of blue flame.
Huh? Wait, what happens?
I snap, and he bursts into blue flame.
And the Oni bursts into a blue mass of fire. He screams as the large figure turns into a little bit of ash and flies away with the wind. The second Oni kneels down, shaking the ground once more. "Master, I will serve you much better than my brother will." And stands.
As he says that, Bob is just gonna casually walk and put a finger to his butt. And
Can you
he's
reach?
going to-
You can't even reach his butt. It's like a few stories tall.
I bet. Alright, supernatural time.
Oh boy.
You'll have to touch his...
He is going to change him into a smaller being.
Oh.
Okay. Is that gonna...
Okay.
Oh.
1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Yeah, he
14,
succeeded
15.
there. Once he reached
Another
16.
15 out of 25.
15 out of 25. Immediately, the Oni shrinks down to the size of regular Oni, still towering over Bob, but significantly smaller than its original building stature. It immediately turns around and attempts to punch Bob square in the face.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Okay, its fist,
As,
its fist connects.
Yeah, but as the fist connects, Bob is going to literally turn into a pile of goop.
Oh god.
Okay, roll for that.
Bob, pile of.
I wonder if he tastes like syrup.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 20.
10 out of 25. The Oni feels immense pressure on itself, but flexes, pushing it away. The upper half of its butler uniform tears off. It is shirtless. It gives you another strong punch to the stomach, Bob.
I'm gonna give Bob some like pity armor just to try and like make sure he doesn't get punched again.
Alright.
And I'm just going to just fucking endless Kamehameha wave of pennies straight at him.
Jesus.
Okay.
Endless.
Okay.
It never ends. Just
For the armor, the Oni's punches convert from like boom 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 to like a clanging sound as his arm. Every number dice that you have above 10.
Percentile.
Okay, the 50%.
Like, let's do
Yeah, quarters.
Quarters? Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah. We'll just stick
Okay.
to that rule.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
okay, we're good.
Okay,
Let's go.
okay. Let's do it.
Let's
Okay. So you do a Kamehameha beam on the Oni.
And he protected me.
Yes.
I roll for it.
Yeah, you roll for it.
I got you, dude.
that's happening. Chud is
35.
going to roll
35. Okay,
Nice.
and the Oni is
Oh,
gonna.
wait. Is that? Yes, sir.
I'm gonna roll for the Oni. 18. Okay. The Oni blocks is front with its
Shouldn't
two.
the Oni use Max's?
Should I add?
Oh right.
mines there?
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. Please. Okay. Let me pull up Max. Okay, every butler shares Max's stats. That's a good idea. I was wondering what I should do for them. Okay. Pardon me.
Figure nation, lads. I like. Wow.
We're making the rules. Come with us if you want to survive this maniac.